Hello everyone, it's Spurs Radio 96 here, and welcome to the final episode of the FIFA 19 AS Monaco Career Mode. We begin today's episode with the 38th and final game of the Ligue 1 Conforama, where what an ending it will be. We will face our fierce rivals, Nice, in the Riviera Derby. If you haven't checked out the last episode, well, I advise you do so, as Monaco confirmed their status as League 1 champions for the season, beating PSG, who are who finished in second place with 78 points. We have a chance to get 3 more points and finish with 87 points to possibility. Nice, though, it is a different story for them. They have to win this game to have any chance of staying up in the league. They are in a relegation dogfight with 4 or 5 other clubs, and they know that if they have a draw or face a defeat against AS Monaco, their League 1 status is in grave danger. There is the lineup for Nice. Balotelli, Sacco up front in the 4-4-2. Danilo is in the midfield. It is going to be a very attacking 5-3-2 formation, not 4-4-2, I apologise. But Nice know they have to go for it. They have to take the fight to Monaco. And they have a good chance as well. The previous time we faced Nice in league competition, they won on our home turf. The scoreline was 2-1. We actually faced Nice in the Coupe de la Ligue, the third round of the French Cup. We destroyed them 3-0 thanks to 2 goals from Bernardo Silva and a goal from Thomas Lemar. Of course, Mbappe's on a great run of form all of a sudden. He scored a hat-trick in the last game against Amiens SC, which confirmed our status as champions. So, on to the 9th minute, just starting. Reims have taken the lead against PSG. Meanwhile, we test Nice's goalkeeper for the first time on the 10th minute. On the 11th minute, here's Tielemans. Passes to Bernardo Silva. Out wide for his Lemar. Crosses it in! And Radamel Falcao meets it with a fantastic header. And the captain of Monaco scores for the new champions. And Nice, his relegation fears are now starting to become reality. Monaco lead in the most crucial Riviera derby probably of the 21st century. Brilliant cross from Thomas Lemar and a brilliant header from the captain, Radamel Falcao, who is competing with the likes of PSG's Edinson Cavani for the top scorer spot in the Ligue 1. And that is a great start to the last game of the season. No mercy from AS Monaco here. Falcao's 22nd goal of the league campaign. It's Nice 0, AS Monaco 1. On to the 39th minute. Nice are on the attack. Here's Lanya. There is support in the box. Lanya's still going. He's got the ball still. Takes a cross. Oh, it's at the crossbar. Monaco were lucky there. And there goes the half-time whistle. We don't know the other results around the ground just yet, but if this scoreline stays the same, Nice could face the possibility of being relegated thanks to a header from Radamel Falcao, puts the new Ligue 1 champions in front on Nice's home turf. Half-time, it's Nice 0, AS Monaco 1. So we have to look at the results, critical to Nice's chances of survival, as well as the other results, of course. And there's been a good fight for second place as well, second and third between Marseille, third or fourth, I should say, Marseille and Saint-Etienne. Amiens SC is drawing 1-1 via Gringa. Angus leads Saint-Etienne, wow. Dijon are behind against Toulouse. Nîmes Olympique are drawing Olympique Lyonnais, they haven't given up quite yet. Marseille lead Montpellier HSC 1-0. SM Caen are 2-0 down against Bordeaux. Stade de Reims are drawing with Paris Saint-Germain. Same goes for Stade Rennais and Lille. So Stade de Reims and Nîmes Olympique, they are the ones to keep an eye for, as are EA Gringa. But let's start the second half highlights, just starting. And Monaco immediately on the front foot. Falcao's got the ball. And Mbappe's in space and is onside. Kylian Mbappe scores again in the Liga Conforama, his 4th goal in 2 games. And Nice are in huge trouble. And their survival hopes look to be going down the drain. Most Monaco fans don't care. How amazing that would be for Monaco to relegate their fierce rivals to the second tier of French football. Brilliant build-up, brilliant start for Monaco. A great few passes from Tielemans and Falcao and Mbappe. Brilliant finish, cool, calm finish from Mbappe, who's all of a sudden discovered his ability to score goals. Kylian Mbappe's 9th goal of the season. It's Nice 0, Monaco 2. A disastrous start to the second half for Nice. 57th minute now. Balotelli leaves the ball open, and that's a good save from Areola. Nice will have to throw everything at it to have any chance of survival. Even goal difference is critical to them, and that's a good strike from, I think it is Tielemans or Bernardo Silva. Tielemans, and it's a good save from Herrera. Monaco have no pressure. They're enjoying the game here and having fun and putting Nice to great misery indeed. But here's the 6th minute. Monaco have the ball back from a goal kick. Here's Bernardo Silva. Twists and turns. Still going. Takes a strike. 3-0 now for Monaco. That surely wraps up the victory in the Côte d'Azur, the Riviera derby, and Nice's relegation fears could all be secure. But it depends on the other results. Even if Nice do score one goal, the goal difference could be extremely important. But Monaco have put Nice to the sword here. I'm sure the fans of Monaco will be hoping that Nice do go down as a result of our emphatic display. Bernardo Silva scores only his 4th goal of the season, but it's Nice 0, Monaco 3. 83rd minute, Monaco on the charge again. Here's Radamel Falcao, onside, takes a strike. It's a good save from Herrera. He's made a few good saves in this match. And the added time is going to go. Monaco, who are the champions of France, complete the league season in some style, destroying their fierce rivals Nice in the Côte d'Azur Riviera derby in the final game of the season. 3-0, a goal from Falcao, Bernardo Silva and Kylian Mbappe. But Nice, it looks like their hopes of staying in the division look bleak, but we have no idea. But Monaco end the season in style. Full time, it's Nice 0, Monaco 3. We'll have to wait at the end of the episode and see. Look at the results. You can pause the video and see the results. But Saint-Etienne got a draw. Lyon drew. Marseille won. And PSG, I think, won as well. And to complete the ceremonies of the league for Monaco, Falcao has won May's Player of the Month. But let's put the league to one side for now. We'll focus on the table at the end of the episode, as we have another trophy up for grabs. The French Cup final for Coupe Nationale here at the Parc des Princes, home of Paris Saint-Germain here in Paris. It is Monaco versus Olympique Lyonnais. Lyonnais have had a pretty torrid season, really, failing to get into the Champions League positions, finishing a distant 5th place. But they have a chance to end the season with a smile on their faces with the capture of that trophy. Their run to the final has seen them beating the likes of Toulouse, Stade de Reims and RC Strasbourg on penalties. Monaco, meanwhile, have had to overcome fierce rivals like Nice, Saint-Etienne, Havre EC of the 2nd Division and Marseille on the penalty shootout. Mbappe is the player to watch, scoring, of course, 4 goals in the past 2 games. Monaco have not been to the final since 2010 when they were runners-up. The last time they won this trophy was back in 1991. For Olympique Lyonnais, they haven't won this trophy since 2012. That was the last time they made the final of the French Cup. If you can remember, the last time they were runners-up was all the way back in 1976, an awful long time ago, nearly, 42, 43, 44 years ago, something like that. So a chance to, well, certainly not become runners-up, but win the trophy. But there's the lineup for Monaco. The first team eager for this final to commence. We've had some great goals. Falcao scored a goal against Saint-Etienne. Tielemans, Mbappe as well have been on the score sheet. So have, of course, Thomas Lemar and Bernardo Silva in the semi-finals. There's Olympique Lyonnais lineup. Anthony Lopez is in goal. Marcelo is in the back with Benjamin Mendy. Toussaint, Marco van Ginkel is in the midfield with Fekir, Torreira and Mbappe and Depay, and Memphis Depay, sorry, who is up front with Torreira. This should be some contest. On to the 5th minute. Lyon are on the charge here with the ball. And take a strike, and that's a good save from Areola. I think that was Memphis Depay with the effort. And Lopez makes the first save of the final. No, it might have been Torreira, actually, by the looks of it. That's a very good save from Areola. On to the 38th minute. Monaco have the ball and have a chance to take a strike here from Tielemans, and that's a good save from Anthony Lopez. But there goes the first half. Not much in terms of action. Very tense between the two teams. Of course, this is a cup final. Very hard to choose in terms of which team is the better. And, fair play to come in level. Sums up the first half. But half time, it is AS Monaco 0, Olympique Lyonnais 0. On to the second half highlights, the 79th minute. Not much to choose between the two teams. Here's Thomas Lemar on the charge. Falcao's got the ball. And Lemar's in space! Could that be the goal that sees Monaco win the French Cup? Thomas Lemar is the scorer. It's been very difficult to choose between the two teams for the entirety of this match, but Monaco have finally broken the door down of Lyon's defence and lead in Paris. What a lovely, brilliant finish, composed finish from Lemar, literally right in front, on the spot, almost on the penalty spot. And what pressure that is to execute that finish with precision and calmness. And Thomas Lemar could potentially have won the cup here for AS Monaco. His second goal in the French Cup, and in Paris it is Monaco who are leading. Lyonnais ringing the changes straight away. It's Monaco 1, Olympique Lyonnais 0. But the final whistle goes. It is a domestic double for AS Monaco Football Club. Their first trophy, the first French Cup since 1991. Look at the relief, look at the joy. Lyon will be devastated. Their disappointing season ends in a disappointment. Failure to get to the Champions League and failure to win this prestigious trophy. They are runners-up for the first time since 1976, and their little run of every time they get to the final and win the trophy comes to a shuddering halt. But Falcao has another trophy to lift in his prestigious career. He's won the Trophée des Champions, the pre-season cup. Won the French League, and now he's going to win the Coupe Nationale, the French Cup. What a way to end the season. Monaco are the Coupe Nationale champions. Monaco started the season with a trophy. They end the season with a trophy. The fans of Monaco celebrate once more. It is Monaco's trophy. And to be fair, deservedly so. Lyonnais didn't possess much as a threat as I thought, particularly the second half. They were nowhere, just hanging on for extra time maybe. But Monaco didn't. Thomas Lemar's strike, thanks to the assist of the captain, Radamel Falcao, means Monaco are the French champions. And what a way to end the story on the channel of FIFA 19. It's been a bit of a rocky career mode for the FIFA community, of course. Career mode in the past few seasons, years I should say. But it's nice. I had a career mode of Valencia, which you can check out on the channel, where we got to the runners-up in the Champions League, winners of La Liga Santander and the Spanish Cup. We've nearly almost done the same here with Monaco, winning the league and the Coupe Nationale Cup. Not quite the Champions League. But let's take a look at the table. That is the most important. Monaco, of course, are the champions with now 87 points. Remarkable season for Monaco. 27 wins, 6 draws, 5 defeats, 80 goals scored. The top goal scorers in the league and 29 goals conceded. Paris Saint-Germain finished second with 79 points. They confirm they will get Champions League football. They have 23 wins, 10 draws, 5 defeats, 72 goals scored, 28 conceded. Marseille finished third and get Champions League football. Well done to them. They finished with 77 points, 22 wins, 11 draws, 5 defeats, equaling the least amount of defeats by AS Monaco and Paris Saint-Germain. They have 65 goals scored, but they have conceded 27, the best defence in the league. Saint-Etienne's fall from grace in the second half of the season is complete. They were at one point top of the league. They've fallen second and third, but they've fallen to fourth. They have 74 points, 22 wins, 8 draws, 8 defeats, 64 goals scored, 38 conceded. Marseille finished 4 points adrift of a Champions League spot, I think. I think fourth is a playoff spot for the Champions League. I'm not entirely sure. But they do finish fifth with 70 points, confirming no Champions League football, but Europa League football. They have 70 points, 20 wins, 10 draws, 8 defeats, 61 goals scored, 38 conceded. Stade de Reims is 6th with 62 points. He'll get European football as well. Nantes is 7th with 57 points, a point ahead of Montpellier HSC in 8th. MNSC is 9th with 51 points. Lille, a phenomenal run to the finish of the season. They finished 10th with 47 points. Bordeaux finished 11th with 46 points. Toulouse is 12th with the same points. EA Gringamp finish ahead in 13th place. They do confirm survival. Stade de Reims is 14th with 37 points. Strasbourg is 15th with 36 points. Nice stay up by a point with 36 points, despite having the most draws of any team in the league, 18 draws. They managed to stay up by the skin of their teeth. Dijon finished 17th with 36 points as well. Angers SCO will be relegated from the league. They finished 18th with 35 points. Nîmes Olympique is 19th with 31 points. SM Caen or Sion, whatever you want to call them, they're last with 31 points. 6 wins, 13 draws, 19 defeats, 37 goals scored, 57 conceded, and the least amount of wins as anyone, level with Dijon as well, Nice as well, I believe. In terms of the most least amount of goals scored, that goes to Nîmes Olympique with 30 goals. The most amount of goals conceded is 17th place Dijon with 63 goals conceded. So that concludes the table. We will also have a look at, of course, confirmation of who won the Champions League and the European competitions as well. And as you can see, Paris Saint-Germain finally win the Champions League, the first French club to do so since Marseille back in the 90s. Manchester City's wait for the Champions League is going to go on as PSG won 2-0 in Madrid, and Borussia Dortmund beat Tottenham Hotspur in the Europa League final to register silverware. Spurs failed to win a European trophy. Let's take a look at the top scorers then in Liga. Cavani sadly beats us Falcao to the top of the goal scoring charts. He scored 23 goals in 38 matches. Falcao finished second with 22 goals from 22 matches. Stefan Jovetic was 6th for Monaco with 13 goals as well. Neymar was 7th for PSG with 12. Let's take a look at the assists. Bernardo Silva finished as top man of the assists with 12 of them, in fact. Diop finishes third as well for Monaco with 10 as well, equaling second. Mbappe was 9th with 7, and Falcao managed to get into the top 10 with 6 as well. And let's take... We'll have a look at the clean sheets. Mandanda finishes the best goalkeeper with 16 clean sheets for Marseille. Gianluigi Buffon is second with 12, equaling Raffia of Saint Etienne. Areola, decent season for him, 10 clean sheets for him as well, in 4th place. The Coupe Nationale, the French Cup, Neymar finished top scorer with 4 goals from 3 matches. Our best goal scorer was Thomas Lemar and Bernardo Silva, who had 2 goals each. We'll take a look at the assists as well. And that was Ferret of Hever Athletic Club with 3 assists. Dimitri Payet from Marseille was second with 2. Bernardo Silva finishes in 4th place with 2 assists as well. Let's take a look at the Champions League. The top scorer was Frank Ribéry for Bayern Munich with 6 goals, equaling with Falcao of Monaco, Edison Cavani and Di Maria of Paris Saint-Germain. Sanchez of Manchester United, Antoine Griezmann of Atletico Madrid, and Sane for Manchester City. Ronaldo finished 5th for Juventus with 5 goals. Gareth Bale was 9th. Sadio Mane was 10th for Liverpool. And you can see the other ones on there. Luis Suarez was in there as well in the 12th, 13th as well. For the Champions League assists, Edison Cavani tops the assists with 4. And along with many others as well, equaling for the first place. For clean sheets, Areola got the best number of clean sheets in the Champions League with 7, fantastic. Buffon was second with 6 clean sheets, along with the likes of Neuer, I think, and Manchester City's Edison as well. And you can see the Europa League clean sheets and assists, and the top scorers as well. And the top goal scorer is actually Rosenberg for Malmo. Eden Hazard finished second for Chelsea with 7. Pedro Leon was third, I think, for Real Betis. So let's take a look then at the player statistics in the Squad Hub. Areola did remarkably well for his first season at the club. He has improved 1 rating to 82 overall. You could see the other ones there. Paul Nadar improved as well. Sidura Sai, even though he hardly played a game. Bangelo played, I think, a match or two. His rating went down to 75. It's -3. Jerome Pryor, who I brought to the club, improved by 3 rate, +3 to 74 overall. Adam Traore, he got +2 to 76. As you can see, very good statistics there. For Areola, we'll go back to him and look at his stats. As you can see, he got 20 clean sheets in all competitions, 10 in Liga, and 7 in the Champions League, and 2 in the French Cup. So good effort there. Very good season from Anhons Areola. For Shiel, he didn't do anything. Sai, Bangelo, he did play, he played a game in the Coupe Nationale where he kept a clean sheet, so good effort from him there. He made, of course, 3 appearances in the pre-season cup as well. Jerome Pryor made 17 appearances in all competitions, but keeping 7 clean sheets, 7 in League Up. Adam Traore, he's had 23 appearances in all competitions, 16 appearances, getting 1 assist, which was in the pre-season cup. But overall, pretty decent season there for Almeni Traore. The next one is Ronnie Pierre Gabriel, whatever his name is. He is up to 74 overall. His overall rating, fantastic. He's had just 9 appearances, 7 in Liga, so pretty good there. Djibril Sadib, our best first choice right back, he has improved to 81 overall. He got a goal in the Champions League as well as 2 assists in the Champions League as well, and an assist in the League 2, so pretty good. Benjamin Henriks, who had to come in as to replace who is he? The Polish international player David Salik, I forget his name, but he's improved to 78 overall, getting 14 clean sheets in his time in the first 11. Pretty good. Bono Badashio has played. He played 2 games in the league in the cup, and 1 appearance in the Coupe Nationale. Well, he played in the League Cup and the French Cup as well. John Chancellor, who's had to bring in as a free agent as a replacement to Bernak Henrik's second choice position in the secondary team. He's done pretty well. He's made 2 appearances, 1 in the league and 1 in the cup. Gemal Gilk, there he is, sorry. He's rated 84 overall. He, of course, withdrew for the rest of the season due to a major injury, but he did pretty well, got an assist in the league and as well as a goal, just 1 goal in the league actually, in 25 appearances, pretty good. Jemison finished with 81 overall, +2 to his rating. Another good season for him as well. Didn't get any goals or assists, but did play a critical part in the title race, that's for sure. Jorg, who's on loan at Porto, made 2 appearances in the European Cup actually, and he's gone up to 77 overall. That is his rating. Next up is Benjamin Mendy, who we stole from Manchester City. He's had a very good season, albeit he's had 2 assists, 1 in the Coupe in the French Cup and 1 in the league as well. Critical part played there. Antonio Barreca, he has had 23 appearances in all competitions, 16 in the league, got an assist in the league as well, so well done to him. Fabinho, who we stole from Liverpool, is up to 86 now. His overall rating is +1. He's had 3 goals, or 5 goals I think, 5 of them all in the league as well. Oholu's the captain of the reserve team. He's been pretty good actually, up to 70 overall. He's been one of my standouts of the season, of course, for the reserve team. 4 goals, 3 of them in the league as well. Pella, he managed to go up to 77 overall. Samuel Granser, his rating's up to 75 with 4 goals, all of them in the league, in the Liga Conferama. Ronnie Lopez, it's hard not to put him in the first team for big games in either Europe or the league, but he did very well as a stand-in in the secondary team, up to 81 overall, plus bagging a bucket of goals. Kete Boulder, who is on loan at Inter Milan, he's did very well, I think, for them. He's up a rating or 2. Romain Fevier, he is improved up to 67 after making that sole appearance in the Coupe Nationale, and is a star for the future, that is for sure. Yuri Tillemans, who of course now is on permanently at Leicester City, fantastic season for him. 5 goals, 2 in the league and 1 each in the Champions League and the Coupe Nationale, plus bagging 2 assists in those cup competitions as well. Alexander Golovin, who recently came from CSKA Moscow, 81 overall, is improved up to 81, pretty good. 5 goals, 4 in the league. Pretty good effort from him. Thomas Lemar, fantastic season. Up by 2 to his overall rating of now 85. He has had 5 goals in all competitions, I think. Nasser Chadley's had a terrible season, really. He's not on my plans, and clearly that shows. He's gone down a rating to 77, but bagged a few goals in the cup competitions. Sefian Job has gone up 5 ratings to 71. A lot to improve the youngster has, and he certainly showed his improvement with 6 goals in all competitions, 5 of them in the league. Gabriel Bolashila, who's on loan at Nantes, has improved up to 77 overall, made 28 appearances in the league, bagging 4 goals in the league campaign as well as 4 assists. Gildas, who was on loan at Championship side Nottingham Forest, has improved by the looks of it. Bernardo Silva, his rating has gone up by 2 to 86. Fantastic season for him. 4 goals in the league, 12 assists, and is the best in the league, as well as 4 assists in the Champions League and 2 in the French Cup, as well as 2 goals. Fantastic season for Bernardo Silva. Mbappe's had an up and down season. Despite that, he has gone up to 90 rated overall. His overall rating is 90. 12 goals in all competitions, 1 in the Trophy des Champions, 9 in the league, 1 in the Champions League, and 1 in the French Cup. Pedro Pellegrini has gone up, I don't know what his rating was. Stefan Jovetic was finished with 80 overall. Got a lot of goals, 13 in the league. Well done to Stefan Jovetic. There's William Grebels, who had 2 appearances in the Coupe de la Ligue and in the Coupe Nationale. Pretty decent appearance from decent performances from him. Radamel Falcao, fantastic season. Almost top scorer in the French League with 22 goals. 4 goals in the Champions League and a goal in the Coupe in the French Cup as well. So 30 goals overall in all competitions, but still went down to 84. But a brilliant season for the captain of Monaco. And let's take a look at the objectives. We have successfully achieved one of the youth development short terms, which was to sign a player 3 years younger than 20 years old, with a potential greater than the average overall rating. We succeeded brand exposure by a comfortable margin, where we have to sell out 85% attendance of home league matches. We also achieved the financial long term, which was to increase the club's worth. That is at 100%. Domestic success, we won the league and we won the cup, which is all fantastic from the board. And we got just about to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, which was their medium priority. So that is it. That concludes the FIFA 19 AS Monaco career mode. Hooray! We finally got to the end. I do apologise for going for the series to be going as long as it did. It was not my priority, but the career mode in FIFA 19 was so. I just lost interest. It became so boring, really, and of course, other things get in the way of doing work on this career mode, such as life, really, work and things like that. So it's been a long road, but we've got to the end, and a very successful season, I think, and it's been great fun to do. I've never did a career mode on any French team or in any other FIFA prior to this, so it's been good fun, and I've really enjoyed it, and it's certainly been a great challenge, and I'm just very pleased to have it finally finished, because it's been on my mind for the last few days. I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who stayed on to the bitter end in this career mode. It's done, so that's great, and that will conclude FIFA 19 on the channel. So goodbye to FIFA 19, and we will commence career mode on FIFA 20. I have actually managed to start a career mode with the changes, all the bug fixes and so on and so forth. So you'll be seeing content on that very soon, but which team and which league, you'll have to find out. So I just want to say very big thank you to everyone who's liked and enjoyed this career mode on AS Monaco, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. Thank you.